Hello everybody, this is me Gibbon, and in this video I'm going to show you a iron body workout that you can beat premature ejaculation with. Actually, it is literally beating because we're gonna hit ourselves with the fists. As you know, the iron body workouts include a lot of self-hitting because in that way, of course with the special sequence of training and increasing the strength of the hits, our tissues became more resistant to hits and our body becomes healthier. So we're going to hit mainly our lower body, and this will improve our sexual health. Why? Because on the lower part of the body are located all the meridians that are really important for our sex life. So let's not waste our time anymore and start with the practice. We'll talk more during the practice. I'll just set my stopwatch here from the beginning to be sure that we're doing it for 10 minutes. So first we start with the pelvic area. We hit ourselves with the fists. As you can see, the hits are not heavy hitting. The main goal is not to take ourselves to the hospital, you know. So we hit gently, then change the place, the other side, then we change again for some hits, more on the back, then at the upper part of the glutes. Through this area is going the urinary bladder meridian related with the kidney energy, the kidney chi, so it is important to unblock this area. Now on the sacrum, going to the inner part, right here, we can stop to two places at once, the two areas. And for the next parts, we sit down and continue with the other areas. So we hit the inner side of the thighs like this. Also you can hit like this with the side of the fists, also like this with this area. Then go to the inner side of the knees. Very important area. Make sure you hit both on the side and a little bit down. So moving lower to the calves. We actually are now what we are doing. If we talk about the traditional Chinese medicine, we are unblocking the blocked parts of the meridians located on our legs. This exercise is called paida. In Shaolin, they call this paida gong. And we literally are hitting our body to become stronger. Because what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, you know, this is something like the same philosophy. Then we move to the upper part. So this is the traditional Chinese medicine way of looking. Probably you are wondering, which are those meridians? Those meridians, that are located on the legs are urinary bladder meridian, spleen meridian, stomach meridian, liver meridian, kidney meridian, and gallbladder meridian. We continue you here. You can improvise, but the main thing is not to skip any part of your legs. You need to hit everywhere till the end of the toes, the tip of the toes. Probably another thing that you're wondering is is this going to have any effect on our body? So we're slapping the side of our legs, our feet now, and then moving up to our legs. I believe so, because it helps me a lot, and also probably your orgasms will become stronger, because men with sexual weakness usually they have not so strong orgasms also, and this will help you with this problem also. So the whole pleasure will become more and more. We hit the side. Now we hit the gallbladder meridian, and then the back of the legs, the calves, from this part. But let's say that you are not such a big fan of traditional medicine and traditional way to explain those things, and you want something more scientific explanation. This is big area. So if you want some kind of more scientific, I should improvise if I try to explain in really better way those things, but I will try anyways. So I have medical degree. I'm a veterinary medicine doctor. So I know a little bit about physiology. Probably when we hit ourselves, we are making some hormonal changes. The hormones are very active substances that our tissues can produce. Not only our glands with hormonal secretions, endocrine glands, but also the muscles and our connective tissue also have those kinds of functions to release hormones. So when we hit ourselves, we are making big hormonal changes. Also, not only the hormones that are in the tissues are released, but also we make our tissues to produce more anti-inflammatory substances. At least this is my logic, because there is no research in this, so we cannot rely on some scientific research and to be sure what exactly is happening. The inner side of the legs is the most important. Of all the sides of the legs, the inner side is the most important. So we're hitting more here. But probably we increase the blood flow in the lower part of the body, because when you hit, your blood vessels became wide and wider, and more blood are supplying the lower parts. of the body, but also the hormonal changes that are happening are, how to say, maybe because we feel a little pain here when we hit, not from nothing to just a little bit of pain. So this probably makes our body to produce more more hormones of happiness, more endorphins, more serotonin, and more anti-inflammatory substances. So this is maybe the key. At least I think so. Because if you feel less pain, you became, and if you produce lots of anti-inflammatory substances in your body, you are less sensitive. And if you are less sensitive, you probably increase your stamina a lot. So it is related with sensitivity here. And for the final, we hit again a little bit here, little bit here. And this was the practice, guys. This is called iron body workout, or paida gong. At least the Shaolin masters call it paida gong. Thank you so much for this workout. Probably you're wondering how much you need to do this to see some results. Let's say 5 days. Of course, you will not be able to unlock the full potential in 5 days. But if you're really doing it for 5 days and you cannot see some improvement, probably this is not your thing. But if you see, for example, triple the time, quadruple the time, or you can last 10 times more, your erection becomes better, and your pleasure is better. This is so good sign, and you can just keep with the practice. Another thing I want to say is that I'm going to upload many 10-minute workouts that are good for premature ejaculation, and I really hope that everyone will pick the best for him. But you can also change the practices if this thing becomes little boring for you. For example, you're doing it for 1 month and you want something different, go in my channel and I will upload many of those 10-minute workouts. I already uploaded 2 of them, but there will be more, probably 5 or 6 more. Have a great day and see you in the next video.